Sitso.
We know what he's coming to say. Say it and let's close.
What am I going to say?
You know what I come to.
What am I coming to say?
Say it and let's close. Say it.
Okay, now that you know what I'm going to say it for me.
And the shock. They won't watching the nowhere. Can you say it? Look, we are looking.
Partey's return is significant for Arsenal. Because there isn't any player in the side. I'm not using the bat yet. I'll use it, but I will not yet.
Luke chapter 11 verses 11.
But as for the bat, I'll use it, but it's coming. Partey coming back is crucial. Like I've said, no player in the Arsenal team plays like he does. The closest player now, Jorginho, but he's injured and not any younger. But
we know what they say. You say it, then let's go.
But negates everything. It negates everything.
Danny's analysis on Arsenal is really superb, and I agree that once Thomas Partey is in the middle of the park, Declan Rice is going to be a lot more advanced and a lot more adventurous into the left channels, as we've seen him flourish. We saw the game over the weekend. We played the highlights. You look at the positions he's picking in that channel, he's making those runs.
Yeah.
And that is only also because when Partey is available and Declan Rice ventures, Lewis Kelly, who is very comfortable in coming into the midfield, also aids that Arsenal shape. However, if Lewis Kelly is going to be dropping into that middle of the park alongside Thomas Partey, and then Martinelli is going to stay high up, and Declan Rice is going to go high up, that space that Lewis Kelly is going to be vacating most of the time when they are building up, when the turnovers do happen, Arsenal will be stretched. Arsenal will struggle. Because PSG have a way of using their midfielders to package the position's midfield into zones to allow, give me the name, the free roll force nine.
Yeah.
The free roll force nine in Dembele to get into positions where when he picks up the ball, he's so let me paint the
picture. But is he fit? Dembele, is he fit?
Oh yeah, Dembele will play.
Are you a doctor?
But you said Baldi was are you a doctor?
I'm about to have heard that the guy.
I've heard.
What are you here for?
France l'équipe. Well, I heard it in French. My French is not very good. I'm not sure if it is correct.
It's not true.
But I hear them play. But why you hoping he doesn't play?
Dembele gets it.
Why you hoping he doesn't play?
No, he has to save himself. The guy is not.
But yeah. But whatever happens, even if Dembele doesn't play, it's going to be one of those front three players in Doué or Kvaratskhelia or Bakola. Of course, they don't offer the same things as Dembele. But the point is, if Arsenal away from home against this very good PSG team are going to take that risk that Danny K describes, they are done. I think that is where they lose the game if they take that risk, because PSG will have too many spaces when they have the turnover. And when PSG have got the ball, they take very good care of the ball. And PSG's pressing is one of the best in Europe as well.
He spoke about how they've got quality players on the ball.
And I think that is how Arteta is going to play, really. Lewis Kelly alongside Partey, Declan Rice will move forward, Martinelli trying to stretch and exploit that side of PSG, yes. But in France, I think that will be the undoing of Arsenal. The other thing too is that if you need one big team in Europe that is capable of falling on their own patch on big European nights, that is PSG. But the way they've played this season and the way some of their top players have stepped up, like Donnarumma, he's going to be instrumental for them if they're going to get into the final. So I'd say PSG to go into the final and play against Inter Milan. And when we get there, I'll tell you who will win as well. I think I've told you who I think will win.
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
You see this guy? Have you seen this guy?
I've seen him.
Why does he behave like that?
What has he done?
The last thing you said.
That
in France. Why in France they play on Sunday or what?
When I say in France, I mean away from home. Arsenal away from home. Maybe I should say away.
Didn't Arsenal go to the Bernabeu when they had closed the roof? Didn't they go there?
Against a Real Madrid team that...
Bernabeu...
Against a Real Madrid team that what? You were the same person who came here to tell us. You see, this guy...
But in the end, I realized that you can't reach Champions League back-to-back if you don't have...
Yeah.